Hi, 6th grade. I'm here with Bradbury the cat to talk to you about today's asynchronous assignment. If you have questions after watching this video, make sure you either email your teacher or come to office hours and we will help you out. What you're going to do is read the passage and answer the questions. It will be graded, so make sure you take your time and listen to these instructions. So the first page asks you for your block, your first name, and your last name. When you fill that out, click Next. Okay, here we are. We are on page 2. Let us read this together. Ready? Okay. Are you planning a vacation? If you like hot and extremely dry summers, go to Phoenix, Arizona. For hot temperatures but lots of rain and thunderstorms, try Miami, Florida. If you want average temperature and rainfall, St. Louis, Missouri is the spot. Or if you're a cold weather fan, head to Fairbanks, Alaska. Its winters are very cold with very little precipitation. Each of these cities has a certain type of weather. The average weather for a place over many years is called climate, and in no two places in the world is it exactly the same. How can this be? Many things in nature, such as sunshine, temperature, and precipitation, affect climate. Nearness to mountains, oceans, and large lakes affect it too. Another factor is altitude, or height above sea level. We learned that word yesterday, or 2 days ago. Air cools as altitude increases, so a city at a higher altitude may be colder than one at a lower altitude. Finally, winds affect climate. They move heat and moisture between the oceans and continents. Winds keep the tropics from overheating. They keep the polar regions from getting overly cold. Climate changes over long periods of time. Some scientists think, for example, that the Earth's climate changed at the time of the dinosaurs. They think the dinosaurs died because of the change. What causes a climate to change? One possible cause may be changes in the sun. Sunspots, for example, are cool, dark spots that form on the sun. Sunspots may decrease precipitation on the Earth and cause unusually dry periods. Changes in the atmosphere may change climate too. Volcanic eruptions, for instance, release solid particles into the air. These particles may form a cloud that blocks out the sun's heat. Human activity is another cause of climate change. Air pollution and the reduction of forest cover may have long-term effects on climate. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Find the main idea. So there's 3 statements right here. One of them is the main idea. One of them is a really broad general statement, and the other is a really narrow specific statement. Okay, and one is just in the middle, it's the main idea. So here we go. The first one is climate varies from place to place. Is that a main idea, too broad, or too narrow? The second one is the climate of Phoenix is hot and extremely dry. Is that the main idea, too broad, too general, or is it too narrow? And the third one, climate is a long-term pattern of weather, but some things can change it. What's the main? Is it main idea? Is it too broad or is it too narrow? If you're having trouble with this one, I would suggest looking at the 3 and figuring out which one is the main idea, mark it as main idea, and then go back and compare the other 2. Which one is really specific and which one is a very broad general statement, okay? Let's move on to the next page. Okay, here we see the same passage. And you have some questions, reading comprehension questions. The first question is, the passage is concerned with things that affect precipitation, climate, altitude, or sunspots. Number 2, change in climate may have caused dinosaurs to die, dark spots to form on the sun, volcanic eruptions, or air pollution. And then the third question, the effect of volcanic eruptions on climate may be to make it wetter, drier, warmer, or colder. Go back and look at the reading passage to make sure you have the correct answer. Okay, we're on the next page now. Again, same passage, 2 more questions. To help readers understand how climate can change, the writer uses examples, a story about the seashore, order of importance, or a strong argument. How do they help readers understand how climate changes? I would look at the 3rd paragraph for that. Which of the following is the place of greatest altitude on a mountain? Is it the foot of the mountain, the side of the mountain, the top of the mountain, or the ridge of the mountain? Remember, the answer can be found by looking back at this paragraph, at this reading passage. When you're done, you can go ahead and press the submit button and you are good to go. Have a great weekend. Bye.